So I'm 6 weeks into growing my Instagram following by posting reels every day, high quality reels. I've got an editor helping me. We've planned our content. And so far, so this is a summary. I've produced other previous long form videos on this channel talking about my journey doing this. Right, so here is a summary of everything so far. First of all, I'll tell you how it's gone, then I'll tell you what steps you need to go through. How's it gone so far? It's been tough. When you produce one reel, even, it's a lot of work, especially in the beginning. You will get quicker. But when you've done 30 reels, for example, every single day posted a reel. Originally, I was going to post 2 or 3 a week and just see how it went. That would have been a big mistake. I think you've got to warm up the algorithm. You've got to be posting at least 5 times a week, at least. But really every day is just plan, right? So how's it gone so far? And then I'll go through the steps. It's been tough. I've posted 52 reels and I was just losing followers. Like even people who I've known from previous places I've worked or I met, they would unfollow you and you'd think, heck, like, wouldn't you support someone if they're putting all this effort in? People don't like it. You're in their feed a lot. Don't take it personally. It is kind of hard, but yeah. So that's disheartening. Only now, after 50, I don't know how many now, like say 60 reels, 60, only now am I starting to see a bit more interaction. I've had like a few comments now. I've just gained today, like I gained 2 followers in a week. And then today I've just gained 3 followers. Like these are the kind of numbers, okay? It sounds laughable, but this is how it starts. So I'm told. I reached out to a couple of social media gurus, a couple who I know, and I just asked them, I said, hey, is this normal? Like I've done 50 reels and I've just lost followers. No positive things happened. And they said, totally normal, okay? I wish somebody told me that in the beginning because it's very disheartening. So if you're starting this journey, plan your content in blocks, I would say of 30 days, and just post every day. Marry the process, divorce the results. So yeah, that's my best advice so far. Get your head down, commit to 100 reels, and post every day. Now is a very important part in the process. I'm going to explain the next part. Before you do that, you must, and I've said this in the other videos, figure out who your niche is. If you don't know what I mean by that, you are not ready to post reels. You need to know who your target customer is, what their pain point is, what you're good at, what's unique about you, what you're passionate about, and marry those two things together. What's your message going to be? So here's the thing. It's going to be very hard for you to do that on your own if you're not working with a brand specialist. So the solution is, if you can't afford that, which I totally understand, I couldn't afford it. I'm just being helped by a brand specialist out of their goodwill. I'm very, very, very fortunate. But I'm going to tell you what they've taught me right now. So first thing you would do is get Donald Miller's book, How to Build a Story Brand, or the One-Page Marketing Plan. Either of those 2 books, and read. I used to really struggle to read. I get very easily distracted. If that's you, you just got to commit, set a time, schedule a time in your day, make 5 or 10 minutes and start with 2 pages a day. As soon as you can, get it up to 5 pages a day and really 10 pages a day. Then you'll be doing a book a month. So you've got to make that a ritual where you read every day. Some of you will be hearing this and probably thinking, what the heck is wrong with you? I know I'm not the only guy. I struggled to read. But anyway, you need to read at least one of those 2 books. One-Page Marketing Plan, it's like £10 on Amazon, or How to Build a Story Brand by Donald Miller. Read the blurb and figure out which one will be right for you. One-Page Marketing Plan is going to give you a 1 page of, you couldn't pay that guy to do that coaching process with you. If he was to, so you're getting it for £10, but you've obviously got to read the book and do the exercises in the book. People buy books, they don't read them. And then the people who do read them 90% of them don't do this exercises in the book. I have a book down there. I know that most people, this is to transform your subconscious mind. I know that most people will not do the exercises in the book, and I've had that confirmed. It's like people buy books, 2 out of 10 read a book, the full book, and then of that 20%, again, about 1 or 2 out of 10 will actually do the exercises in the book. So get one-page marketing plan and teach yourself how to niche. That's the first step. Then you need to learn how to speak on camera. I'm not putting effort in these videos. I'm just documenting a process. Again, another book which will teach you how to speak. I'll give you 2 tips in a second. Is by Chris Anderson, How to Talk Like TED, or TED Talks, or something like that. There are 2 TED Talks speaking books. I know Iman Gadzhi's read both of them. Pick one. The Chris Anderson one, I can tell you I've read it. It's good. And again, you got to practice. Start talking on camera. It feels weird. People hate the sound of their voice. But if you want to grow a social media brand, you just got to do your first 50 videos and get those out of the way, okay? 2 tips for speaking. The camera removes about 20 to 30% of your energy. So I feel like I'm putting a good bit of energy into this now. It's late at night, I'm tired. Probably watching this back, I'll look like I've drank about 10 gallons of chamomile tea, like drugged. So you've got to put energy into the video. Change the tempo of your voice. Sometimes talk more quickly, then slow it down. Now, obviously this sounds a bit cringe because there's not much context, not much reason for me to talk as if I'm really trying to present something and grab the viewers. But anyway, change the cadence of your talk. 20% more energy. One more tip. And of course, I'm doing this in a crappy way. You'll get good and slick at doing this. Use pauses. So there are 3 things for you to play with, okay? Read the book. I'm not a speaking coach, so I hope that helps you if you're wanting to do this. But that's it, really. Yeah, I just wanted to say to you, the first 50 days of posting every day, if I was doing it on, I understand. I was going to say if I was doing it on my own, I may have started to slip posting every day, or originally I was going to do 3 days a week. It's not enough. I think you've got to post every day for 100 days to get traction if you're speaking to the right niche. So that's the first thing you do. Before, you don't just start posting every day on, I don't know, one day on like your favorite cocktail, the next day on some hot girl you saw in the center of town or whatever. Of course not. You figure out who your niche is, your client base. So I guess step 1 would be to read One-Page Marketing Plan or Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller, which I think is an amazing book as well. Step 2, once you've figured out your niche, just start producing videos. Open a YouTube channel like this or Instagram. Don't worry about it. Just put a video out. Say your niche is guys who want to grow muscle. You'd say, I don't know, open the camera, script something, some bullet points, and say, guys, a very basic training plan. You've got to be training at least twice a week to grow muscle, and they would both be 2 full body sessions a week. So each muscle needs to be stimulated twice a week to get growth. So it could be Monday and Thursday. You would do leg push pull, leg push pull. That's the most simple training plan that there is. That could be your first video. Post it, don't worry about it. There are some tips. Commit to 100 days, then film. After you've done that, you've got to plan your content. Plan 30 days of content, film them, the 30 clips, learn basic editing, get InShot lifetime membership. You got to systematize the editing, just have zoom in for the opening scene, couple of effects, add subtitles, and just churn it out. If you cannot pay for an editor, otherwise you'll spend hours editing, and then it's 100 videos. Just go for it, to your niche. Only posting to your niche. I hope this helps. I've started to get traction on my Instagram channel now. I've had interactions, a few people starting to follow. So we'll see. 30 videos to go, or 35 until I hit 100, maybe even more than that. Let's see how it goes. I hope this helps you. early days of growing my Instagram channel.